Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the 90th Minute. We are your hosts. We are Greg, Lucas, Waz, Maddie, and myself, Liam. Welcome to our Champions League round of 16 initial reaction and predictions. We're going to go through every single tie, and we're going to give our thoughts on them, and we're going to have a bit of a discussion, because there's some tasty ties, boys. If you are new to the channel, please make sure you are subscribed on YouTube with your notifications turned on. Remember to hit like on this video and comment down below. Give us your thoughts on each tie. Give us your predictions. We want to hear from you guys. Check us out on social medias as well. Links are in the description. Now,
I'll just mention quickly, Manscaped, 20% off, free shipping, code 90th. Use it. Link in the description.
Manscaped.com, the
I
best
used it
for
today.
male grooming.
I did some male grooming today. Went well.
Proud of you.
Because of Manscaped.
Yeah, I want you guys to see this. Waz got a girlfriend. Why? Because of the razor, right, Waz?
Yeah, there you go. It helped big time.
Manscaped will get you a girlfriend. There we go. There we go. Fucking drink to that, boys. We drink to that.
We drink to that one.
Anyways,
but
there's
we
only one place to start. Oh, I'm trying to start, man. We're hyped. Barcelona, PSG, man.
We're drinking to the round of 16, boys.
Barcelona, PSG.
Not gonna be allowed to go up.
Big.
Well, let's start with Maddie. Let's start with Maddie for that. Come on. Give it to us.
I mean,
Maddie, ready?
I don't know how to feel about this one because we're shit, but PSG are also shit. So I think we have a chance.
Are they, though?
I mean, guess.
I think PSG's all right.
I think we have a shot. I mean, they just lost Neymar.
But this is not till February.
And they've been struggling. And we don't know how long Neymar's going to be out for.
We don't, but he might be back. You never know. Ultimately, I think this is the biggest draw in terms of team name-wise.
Yeah.
I mean, Barcelona, PSG, it's not a matchup you expect to be in the round of 16. It's huge clubs. Both teams want to win this competition, and if they go out this early, they will be deeply upset. If PSG get knocked out, I think that's Thomas Tuchel's last game in charge for PSG.
Oh, more than
Barcelona, if they get knocked out, could that be Messi's last game in the Barcelona kit for the Champions League?
I think it's more likely it'll be. I don't think it'll be Koeman's last game, but if he loses that game, he's out by the end of the season, or at the end of the season, more like.
When we saw this draw, do we think which way are we kind of leaning?
I think PSG 100%.
If we get our shit together, which we have a lot of time to get our shit together, I think we have a good chance winning.
Just question: what happened last time PSG took on Barcelona in the Champions League? Wasn't a certain PSG up 6-1 on aggregate? And they blew it.
Lost, so I don't know why you're bringing that up as in terms.
I know.
Of
I just maybe Barca have that.
It's one of the greatest moments of my life.
Yeah. Sergio Roberto, he can pull off some magic again, maybe.
No, he probably won't. But
it brings up the question of, are PSG superstars good enough to beat Barcelona superstars? And is it a time for Mbappe to shine?
In terms of remontada, like as I said last time we matched up, we don't have that force like we did back then, man. In fact, our key player in that game is on the other team. So,
yeah,
they can really swing.
Barcelona, they just seem very predictable lots of the time. Neymar potentially being out could be beneficial for them, but again, still 2 months away.
A
lot can change from then. A lot of injuries can happen.
It's time to figure their shit out or lose their form.
Yeah.
Well, let's get a quick let's do some predictions, and we can go on to the next tie. Do you want to start us off, Maddie?
I think Barcelona could swing this one through. Not just because I'm a Barcelona fan. I think this is a realistic result for us. If we play the way we're supposed to play, and not this bullshit we're currently playing.
I think PSG will go through very comfortably, and I'll predict maybe a 6-2 aggregate.
Wow.
I think we're going to see all the issues of Barcelona just unfold, and Mbappe.
What do you mean? You see that for the past year and a half.
Yeah, I mean, I know Bayern Munich happened, and you're lucky to get them in the straw. I'm just kidding. I just think it'll be a good game from it's 2 legs again, right? So
yes.
I think 6-2 is realistic. I don't know. I don't think Messi's going to be able to beat PSG alone. They went to the Champions League final last year. They did well in the final, I think.
If Griezmann continues his hot run, I think we can make something happen. Yeah. He's been good recently.
Ansu Fati should be back too.
Lucas, you want to give us a prediction?
I think PSG will slightly edge it, like something like a 4-3, 5-4 on aggregate, something like that.
I just don't see PSG's. I don't see Barca's defense being able to handle PSG's attack.
It's not like PSG's defense is doing all too hot either.
I'd say it's doing better than Barcelona's this season, but
Of course, it's doing of course, it's doing better than Barcelona. How our defenders are injured currently.
The thing
But,
with
it's
this
not like their
game,
defenders that hot.
the thing with this game is I see it a lot, or this tie is I can see it a lot of just who shows up on the day. Both teams have been a little off this season, a lot like a lot of other teams, but I have PSG going through as well.
You guys don't know
score?
belief in the boys.
I hope it's close. I'll say that. I hope it's not like Waz's. I'd rather like two big teams like this going at it.
Although a big loss would
Game
mean a
exciting.
greater podcast when the time comes.
Yeah, I won't be there.
For myself, I am kind of leaning to PSG advancing. I think they have a bit more in terms of player right now, but at the same time, you can't count out experience. Barcelona have a lot of experience in the Champions League, a lot of experience getting to finals and everything like that.
PSG just got to a final.
They did, but that's only one, and Barcelona's been there for decades.
Messi could have a masterclass, honestly. He
could.
So
I think for that reason,
last time he had one against
I'm gonna
Liverpool, we
go-
still got fucked out. So
It's true.
Corner taken quickly, alright.
dick. But no, like if things go badly for Barcelona in this draw, it's just gonna be at this point, I hate to say it this way, it's gonna just be more of the same. It's not like it's gonna be anything new.
I'm going to go 3-2 Barcelona on aggregate, I think.
That's probably how it's gonna be.
tight.
I hope it's Barca.
Sorry, you have Barcelona going
I
through?
do. 3-2 Barcelona. Yeah. Let's go on to the next one. Leipzig versus Liverpool. On a personal note, I think this is one I'm most excited for. I think this is going to be some fantastic matches.
It's gonna be great.
honestly, yeah.
Liverpool's gonna win.
Liverpool, if they can get some injuries back, if they can get their team kind of more consistent at the moment, they'll definitely be a force that is going to be reckoned with. Leipzig, we've seen them. We've seen them perform very well. We've seen them upset bigger clubs on paper, at least. I mean, they knocked out United in the group stages. Lucas, I'll let you go first on this one.
It's an intriguing tie, I think. Last time we played Leipzig in the Champions League. No, never mind. Last time we played their manager in the Champions League, it was against Hoffenheim when we first got into the Champions League in the qualifying round. And the two-leg fixture between them, it was a tight first one. I think it was a draw, but then the second leg at Anfield, we just completely destroyed Hoffenheim, and Nagelsmann was not looking good in that game. But obviously, he's a few years older now, more experienced. Leipzig have a better team than Hoffenheim did at the time. I think Leipzig will definitely give Liverpool a tough match. I'm hoping injuries will be at a minimum for both sides, especially Liverpool. I think Liverpool have enough to win this tie by a few goals, but I wouldn't be surprised if at some points, even after the first leg, it's really tight.
Especially, you talk about injuries. Jota should be back before this game. That could be a huge player for that. And should be, and maybe he won't get some game time for it, because...
How many injuries do we
see,
need?
but-
we don't need
But that's
any
also
more.
the thing. Can Liverpool actually stay healthy before a big game like this, right? You got most of your players back, but
Well,
Slowly
we
they're
still have
coming
some
back.
key ones
Slowly,
missing.
yeah.
we still have like 10 injuries.
Yeah, of course, but like
We can't write off Leipzig, though. They're a very good team. They have some great talent. I mean,
They'll probably have Szoboszlai by then.
they can score a goal
Yeah.
against Liverpool 100%. And this one's tight for me. I know I called Barcelona to have a tight group as well, but I think this is going to be a very, very tight two-legged fixture.
I mean, yeah, if we get the Leipzig like we saw against Bayern and Manchester United, it's gonna be a tight match. They're gonna push Liverpool. They're gonna
It'll be exciting.
add a lot of pressure. Will Liverpool's will be able to handle the intensity, or will they approach it where they leave themselves open, which plays to Liverpool's strengths, or will they be more cautious, sit a little deeper, maybe cause more troubles for Liverpool when Liverpool try to attack them? Upamecano is a center back many people around the world rate, and if he has a great performance, it could be a long day for the front three at Liverpool.
I'm choosing Liverpool to go through 5-3 over two legs.
That's a lot of goals.
I think it's realistic.
I think Liverpool, given their injury situation, should be able to edge this. I think the only reason people consider Bayern to be a better team than Liverpool right now, because I still believe that when Liverpool is fully fit, they're still the best team in the world. Of course, there's arguments with Bayern, other teams, but at the moment, I think Liverpool still is the best team in the world. And I think they should be able, with a fully fit team, or at least pieces of a fully fit team, should be able to edge Leipzig in a two-game span.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna go with Liverpool, probably 3-1. They're too deep too deep in too many positions, man. Even James Milner's sick, and that guy's 34, English, and plays left back sometimes. So
I agree. Like 100% with Maddie in that. Like, I think Liverpool is still just really good, and I think they'll go through, I'll say 4-2.
Wazinho.
And was. Look at that smirk.
I'm gonna say something ridiculous.
Come on. It will be... I'm going to go with the same scoreline prediction, 5-3, but for Leipzig. I feel Leipzig, this is going to be a good test.
Upset.
I think they have what it takes to beat them. I think what I saw from them against United was they can easily break down teams.
I mean,
Don't get it twisted. Liverpool is not United.
You know?
I mean, if they can take Bayern to the full 3-3, I don't know why they can't challenge Liverpool.
I know what you're saying, but I also think Liverpool fully fits better than Bayern is currently.
I think Leipzig will surprise people. I think Nagelsmann will be a great match for Klopp. It'll be a tactical masterclass, I guess, maybe for some. So it'll be a fun game. I mean, I don't know. I feel like Leipzig can pull something off here, and they went to the semifinal last year. So, yeah.
Lucas?
Well, what do you expect me to say? Do you expect me to say Leipzig's gonna win the tie?
Give me a number.
I mean, I think Liverpool should win this. I'm going to agree with Matt's 3-1 scoreline. That's what I was thinking before any of you guys made a prediction. So I will agree with that. And hopefully that happens. And hopefully we don't get a moment like last season where we dominate a leg and end up going out.
That's fair. Next one I think we should move on to are two very big teams as well. Atletico Madrid versus Chelsea. Initial reactions, thoughts?
I feel like there's two situations. It's either going to be a very boring tie.
I think it's going to be very boring.
Exciting.
I think it's going to end up being boring.
Two great teams, two great defensive teams right now.
The way those two teams are set up, they both have attacking talent. Both their strengths are in defense right now. We all know Atletico Madrid's going to shut up shop, and I don't think Chelsea right now, as of right now, are dynamic enough to make this a high-scoring affair. It's going to be a boring game, and at the rate things are going, I think Atletico Madrid should be able to edge it out currently.
Well, Matt, let's not forget you got that Chelsea little plaque behind you. But
this is Vince's
song. I know, but you got to point it out for that. But I do agree with you. Now, my only thing is, can Chelsea's weapons that they signed this season actually get going before this comes up? Can Kai Havertz actually... He's got 2 months. Can he turn it around before then? Can their players actually get fit? So Ziyech, Pulisic, can they actually get going, get fit, get Timo Werner firing?
Yeah, I agree with you saying. I mean, Chelsea needs to find their attacking form right now. They had it for a moment there. They need to find it again. Their defense has been decently solid, but we all know Atletico Madrid and their defense so far, especially in La Liga, has been outstanding. We have seen them concede a couple goals. I mean, yes, credit, it was against Bayern Munich of all people, but they are capable of being scored upon. And for that reason, I'm going to predict 2-2. Atletico Madrid go through on away goals.
Fair.
I like that. I think it's a fair
statement.
I think it really depends what kind of version of Chelsea we're going to see in a couple of months here.
For Chelsea to go through this, they need both Ziyech and Pulisic on the pitch. Because if they have Ziyech and Pulisic on the pitch, I guarantee you Timo Werner is going to score goals.
Well, I think Olivier Giroud could say something. Giroud?
You never know. Giroud 2 months could be a completely different animal.
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely think Timo Werner is better than Giroud, but that's just me.
But just going on from what I said, I think Atletico Madrid will go through 3-2.
I'll go 4-2 Atletico Madrid. I think they'll score a few goals and they'll be extremely defensive. I just feel like Simeone is just going to outsmart Frank Lampard. Simple as that.
Yeah, I'll go 3-0.
Jesus.
4.
You know what we're going to see?
Yeah, we know what we're saying.
We're going to see something special from João Felix, I feel, in this leg.
Very much could.
He's going to prove to everyone why they signed him for that price tag.
Or Luis Suarez will show he still got it.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll go 3-1 for Atletico Madrid.
Sorry, Chelsea supporters.
Sweep there for Atletico. They sweep that one.
I mean, to be fair, there are Chelsea supporters who are confident they can go far in this competition, but I feel like coming against Atletico Madrid was your worst option here, maybe.
I think it's pretty unlucky to get Atletico Madrid as a
it'll be tight.
So
they will,
Ideally, I think they would have wanted to come against Barcelona. Ideally.
Fun.
So I'm not even joking.
We label that tie as a potential very defensive one. Let's go to one that could potentially be very offensive in Atalanta versus Real Madrid.
I
Both
think
clubs have been a bit a bit shaky at the back, if we're honest, and have not been playing fantastic football. But they're here and they're drawing against each other.
Shaky everywhere.
I mean,
I think as it stands right now, Atlanta's going to win this game.
I mean, Real Madrid has had a great week though.
Yeah. A great week and a shitty fucking year. I think Atlanta right now is a better team than Real Madrid is.
I mean, I do find that funny you say that. The great week, shitty year, but they somehow won the league title. Like, for some, that's a great year.
It's because Atletico was asked before the break. We were asked after the break, and Real Madrid just kept doing their shitty same thing, so they pulled it.
Yeah.
Fair enough. You won.
Yeah.
But I don't think Real Madrid, I don't know, because Atlanta's defense is pretty shocking.
Atalanta also, although they did get through to in their group and won on the weekend, there's still talk. Well, I think confirmed rumors that Papu Gomez will be leaving the club in January.
Yeah,
I'm not 100% sure if he'll leave in January, but
that's what the rumor is. I think Fabrizio Romano tweeted that.
Yeah, and he put out a statement saying to the fans and everything that he loves the club, he loves the fans, but he is leaving the first chance available.
I'll take him to Barcelona for the right price.
Honestly, though, I think Real Madrid will go through here comfortably, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'll agree with Greg.
Yeah.
Atalanta haven't been that as strong this season compared to last year. They have been firing on all cylinders. It's the complete opposite, honestly, feels like.
If you checked out our podcast yesterday, I mentioned there's big clubs and then there's bigger clubs. Real Madrid is the biggest of big clubs, and they're going to show their dominance in this tie.
I don't know about that.
Real Madrid is going to go through 5-1 on aggregate.
That's a bit much.
Probably not.
I said comfortably, but that's a bit much.
I think you're vastly overrating or overestimating how good Real Madrid is right now.
Give them a couple months.
I don't think a couple months is going to save them. I'm not even sure if Zidane's going to have a job by the end of this year, man. They are suspect.
Atalanta's only conceded 5 goals this season.
That's
so
nice.
In the Champions
Real
League?
Madrid
5 and 2.
No, in Serie A.
Real Madrid really isn't that good.
In Serie A. Oh, no, that's the goal differential is 5.
I was gonna say it was.
I misread that. My bad. I can't read clearly. I need new glasses. Actually, I have them on the way. So that's good.
Yeah, way off.
So, my bad, guys.
Yeah, I'm going to go Real Madrid wins this like 5-2 or something, 5-3.
So you added a goal on. You're yelling at me as if I'm ridiculous.
Me?
Over 2 legs,
Lucas,
I will go... Okay, maybe...
What?
Maybe 6-2 Real Madrid.
I think
And
it's
I yelled
going
at
to be
Liam.
I'm getting yelled at.
This is
You
gonna
guys
be
are 5-2 and 6-2.
I think it's going to be
Papu Gomez-
closer than that.
I feel like I want...
Papu Gomez or not, this is going to be a closer game you guys would think. Real Madrid's struggling in shittier teams than Atalanta right now.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Like, they're not as good
I
as
mean,
you guys are
They
making them
also
out to
just
be.
defeated Sevilla and Atletico Madrid back-to-back in La Liga, keeping clean sheets in both of those matches. And those are 2 of the strongest teams in the league.
And, I mean, big man Ilicic hasn't been scoring for Atalanta as he was last year. I mean, he's 1 goal in the Champions League, none in Serie A. Yeah, he'll be... I don't see a lot of goals maybe coming from Atalanta. Duvan Zapata's good. And I'm not going to lie, just before we go, I mean... They didn't look too convincing in their group, especially against Ajax. I mean, I didn't really see too many threats from...
I mean, they beat Liverpool.
He did.
Every team does. Even Villa did that.
Fulham should have done that.
I agree. I was with
Greg,
you.
Let's do it. Lazio versus Bayern Munich.
It's Lazio, clearly.
Sorry, Lazio,
This is a tasty tie.
That's a fucking,
sorry,
that's
Lazio.
That's an RIP thing.
I feel bad for Lazio. You're running into a freight train.
This is not what they wanted to see when they saw the draw, dude. This is not it.
we and when we did our Champions League review, we had people saying that Lazio didn't deserve to be in the round of 16, and I think people would agree because
they're not going to make it past it. So
honestly, they're
out.
They're not going to have a fun time.
I'm going to go with the exact same one. 5-1 Bayern Munich on aggregate.
See this one, Liam? I'm going to agree with you. I'd say 5-1 or 5-0. It's going to be.
I'm going
5
6-1
or more.
I mean,
watch Lazio shock
Lazio
the roll and knock
beats
out
Bayern.
Bayern.
Oh my god.
This is
as dumb as it sounds.
This is an out of form Lazio team running into Bayern Munich in a competition they should still be in.
I mean, they could be
don't think
informed
it's
by
gonna go
then,
well.
though. You never know.
Hell, Celtic beat Lazio last year.
I mean, Bundesliga have a nice little break coming up. So
No, they
their
don't.
Players will be rested and healed.
They don't. Not this year.
No,
They don't.
That'll be interesting.
No Christmas break.
Can I just say an outlandish scoreline?
You always do, man.
Matt, you're very familiar with this one. 8-2.
I don't know why you make these jokes, man. You're not even in the Champions League anymore. Go home.
Joke.
Yeah, Waz, where are you?
Lazio.
Waz,
Where are you?
We'll talk about that later.
Shit, man. At least we're still here for now. Probably till February,
Later,
but we're still
we're
here.
talking about this later. We gotta get going because Liam's gonna go soon.
No, I mean, I feel like Bayern can have a total dominant masterclass against Lazio and just put goals past them, but it could be 8-2 over 2 legs.
Lucas, you got any predictions there?
You conceded 8-1. I'm sorry. I'll stop.
You're even wearing an Oilers shirt, man. You're wearing a lot of failure, okay? Yeah, just leave.
Wow. I felt that.
Am I wrong?
I felt that.
I see an LA Galaxy LA Galaxy thing. Fine. I don't even know what team that is underneath that. I see a Polish thing. You guys suck. Manchester United sucks. Oilers sucks. It's just a lot of failure on your wall. Yeah.
Including Wazinho in the background.
Yeah, dude. You don't even deserve that icon card, bro.
I gotta make my
That's,
prediction, Liam. I didn't even make my prediction.
Hurry up then, big man.
Well, no one's letting me make the prediction.
Oh, go!
Let's
ahead,
go!
Lucas.
I'll just say like 5-2 Bayern.
Wow, we waited all that time for 5-2 Bayern. Borussia Mochengladbach versus Manchester City.
Just want to say, as Michael Jordan once said, I took that personally.
Thank you. Gladbach, they might have a good match, but I think City edges this tie.
I mean, you'd hope so, but you never know. With City,
Yeah,
though.
it's
City
the
Champions
obvious-
League is not a good thing.
But Gladbach's a good team, man. They have good players. They're a solid team. They could cause upsets,
You're not
but
wrong.
I don't know.
I think City on paper should deal with this, but
Yeah.
City has a tendency of
You think so?
fucking it.
Choking.
So
I mean, for all the hype and praise Gladbach's gotten, they are 8th in the Bundesliga currently with 17 points. I think they have some good players. I think, they could be a dark horse if everything starts to click, but they likely are losing their manager to Borussia Dortmund, so that could be an issue.
who's their manager?
Marco Rose.
Marco Rose.
He was very sought after, very highly rated when he was at Salzburg. He's done a good job at Gladbach, got them into the Champions League. They play a nice style of football, and there's a reason why Dortmund want him at the end of the season. I'm really intrigued by this. I think in a few months' time, Gladbach could be backfiring and looking a lot better than they are now in the Bundesliga.
Do you have a prediction for that, Lucas?
Yeah, I do. Well, I would hope I would, but I think... Okay, let me break this down.
Go ahead.
So, when City lost to Monaco, they're like a hipster team, right?
Yeah.
They lost?
Not hipster Lucas. He's back.
Doing the math.
Shut up, Greg. Shut up,
doing the
Greg.
math, I
Let
wanna
the
see.
man
It's
speak.
simple maths,
Oh,
Greg.
yeah,
I'm doing the math.
Liverpool, when they played Liverpool weren't super highly rated at the time. Yeah, they were playing fun football, Maybe hipster's not the right word, but they were, no one expected them to beat City that year.
An underdog.
Yes, and Liverpool rinsed them. Then the season after, Spurs is like everyone's Premier League hipster team, or the team they hate the most.
I just like Heung-min Son, to be honest.
Spurs beat City that year. Last season, Lyon, they were my hipster team for the longest time. And they defeated City. Gladbach, I've talked about them often enough in the past.
Yes, Lucas.
So, if history continues
to
to
him.
repeat itself, why should I change? Why should I not predict Gladbach winning this Champions League tie? Why?
Yes, Lucas.
You
Yes.
got the prediction?
I've
Okay,
done
let's
the
start
math.
Here.
Oh.
I've done the math. I've equaled it out. It balanced. Hipster equals Lucas. I have done the math. It works.
I'm just looking back and forth between Matt and Liam there. Liam's doing his little thing, and then Matt's
math.
just like,
I don't know how it's hipster.
Borussia Mochengladbach is beating Manchester City. By what scoreline, Lucas?
4-4 away goals for
After all that
Gladbach.
math. Holy shiitake mushrooms. Okay.
all right, 4-1 Manchester City.
Now, I don't
Okay.
like the way that Liam is abusing Gladbach. They are a very talented team. You should show more respect.
Have you heard my prediction yet? Have
No,
you heard
I'm
my
not.
prediction yet?
Go, no.
I'm choosing Borussia Mönchengladbach to go through, but not 4-4. This is not an 8-goal leg. No. I'm going to choose Borussia Mönchengladbach to go through. I'm going to choose 3-2 on aggregate.
Waz
Pep
is
Guardiola.
dumbfounded now.
Yeah. Yeah.
As much as I love Gladbach and the story I had with them in career mode, but they do have some talented players. I mean, Zakaria has been very sought out midfielder right now. Elvedis turned into a great center back for them over the season. Playa and Thuram are great prospects, and they've been doing well this season. But I think City will go through 3-3 on aggregate away goals.
So you yell at me for not giving enough love to Borussia Mochengladbach, and then you turn around 2 seconds later and
think
choose Manchester City.
more so-
You are a fraud. You are a disgrace, a fraud, and a joke.
More so, I'm defending Lucas because you're mocking him because he's making an intellectual decision, and I respect him for
hipster.
that.
I mean, I feel like most of the
He's not a
things.
hipster.
If
I feel like most of the things Lucas just said were circumstantial, but I mean,
Yeah, they
That's
weren't
just
really.
me.
I wasn't really giving out actual facts. Well, I was
Just
giving
me.
facts.
I think it's time Manchester City does not be shit in the Champions
That's what
League.
they
I'm
say
just gonna
every
put
year,
that out.
man.
And I do say it every year, and it's time that they actually don't do it.
I want to see Man
What's
City go
the
through
score
just 'cause
prediction?
Raheem Sterling's my boy.
I
It's my guy.
already said 4-1 City.
oh yeah, you did. Okay.
What
next.
did Matt say? I know he said City, but what's score?
I think they can pull 3-1 out of there. Like, we get his
Okay.
Manchester City guys, man. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Next.
Yeah,
I'm
not
just
wrong.
saying history keeps repeating
Juventus.
itself. But yes.
Okay, and
Juventus, Porto, Cristiano Ronaldo masterclass. Juventus go through
Yeah,
4-0 in aggregate.
I gotta say though, when I saw these two teams come together, I was kind of just
I don't really care, but you guys win.
that's more me. Yeah, I think Juventus will go through.
Ronaldo will score a penalty.
More than likely. More than likely, yeah.
I'm gonna say 2-1 Juventus over the two legs. I don't think it's gonna be that entertaining of a tie.
No, I don't think it would. I'm saying 3-1 Juventus. So.
I think Porto are gonna play quite defensive.
I'm low-key kind of hoping they lose this so Buffon can finally fucking retire, man. Like, dude. Stop
Go
clinging, bro.
away, Gianluigi.
Like, stop clinging, dog. You should have retired like 3 years ago after PSG. called it a day.
Buffon's that ex-girlfriend that just won't leave you alone.
Yeah, just like, man, you had your fun in the sun, dog. You didn't win a Champions League. Life goes on, okay? It's fine. Just go. You have a World Cup, my guy. It's okay.
Wazzy. Score
Anyways.
prediction.
I'll go with Greg here, 3-1.
Maddie?
Started to be boring.
I don't know.
I don't really know what to look forward to.
Yeah,
I don't think that.
Cristiano.
I don't think it is
Porto,
boring.
no.
What?
Yeah.
I don't think that is
anything-
boring. Was I think that's just a.
Yeah.
It's just kind of
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. And the final matchup for the round of 16 is Europa League Sevilla versus Borussia Dortmund.
This is gonna be a
which
fun
could
game.
be. It could be a very fun
I'm
game.
putting money down
Could
right now.
be,
It's gonna be the
could
most
be.
fun game of the fucking tie. Putting my money down right
what,
now.
6-5
Sevilla, I mean,
aggregate?
Sevilla are very, very good in European competitions, and Dortmund, with
Europa.
Haaland back, they could be very, very deadly.
It's just Dortmund's just a fun
Just
team
can
to
they
watch.
defend?
No.
Can Dortmund defend?
Who
Dortmund.
will be Dortmund's manager? We don't know.
4-1 Dortmund.
I'm going to go 3-3 Dortmund on away goals.
You know what's funny, Liam? I was going 3-3 Sevilla on away
Greggy,
goals.
we're vibing, Greggy. We're vibing.
It's gonna suck, Lucas.
I'm gonna say 5-3 Haaland over Sevilla. Because let's be real.
Haaland.
So you think Haaland's gonna score
Haaland
5?
over Europa League.
Haaland will beat the Europa League by his damn self. But the guy's the only person who scores for that team, man. Give me a fucking break. Okay?
Is he scoring all 5 goals?
I'm putting it down right now. He will score if they score 5. If Dortmund scores 5 goals, he will score at least 4. At least.
I think Giovanni Reina can put in a goal.
Yeah, and then Haaland will get all the rest of them.
Axel Witsel.
Fuck off.
Haaland's gonna score all the fucking goals.
Yeah. All right. The
Lucas?
Lucas, go ahead.
I'm not really sure how Dortmund are gonna be. If they're gonna be just similar to what they were with Favre, or if they're gonna be playing a different style. Better? Will they be better defensively, or will they still be shambolic? I still think they're gonna go through. It's gonna be pretty close. I think Sevilla are a strong side and are difficult to beat. 3-2 Dortmund over 2 legs.
Fair enough.
So far we have it all pretty close, like decently close and stuff.
There's some fantastic games going to be coming back to our screens when the Champions League returns in February. The round of 16 is always super, super exciting. elimination football, and honestly, one mistake can cost you the tie.
Okay, time to talk Europa League.
No,
And let's end
No, I think we should bring up Europa League because Europa League has some very good ties right now.
We gotta do it like real quick.
I get it,
then,
Waz. I get it that Manchester United's in the Europa League, but I don't fucking care.
I have 4 minutes before I have to leave.
So say what you want to say about what.
Let's just say I'm not feeling extremely confident about United against Sociedad. Sociedad's
You're gonna
top
get
of La
knocked
Liga.
out.
I think I saw something that like 8 or 5 of the teams in Europa League are at the top of the table in top leagues of Europe. Spurs, Sociedad, Milan. Who else is there? Leverkusen.
Lille.
There's a lot of good teams in Europa League right now.
Benfica.
So
Rangers.
Or I don't know.
Rangers, yeah.
Oh, Tottenham's
So-
playing discount Wolfsburg. That's cool.
How's the Celtics? What's Celtics draw?
Leicester's also in it, and they've been good this season. So
This is pretty. These are pretty easy to guess.
You
Sociedad's
are
gonna win.
absolute
Tottenham's gonna
piece of
win.
trash.
PSV's gonna win. Leicester's gonna win. Leverkusen's gonna win. Milan's
You
gonna
are the
win.
worst man I've ever met in my
Arsenal
life.
versus Benfica.
There's a lot of exciting matches though. Benfica Arsenal
Yeah.
could be very interesting. Arsenal's
what
actually been decent in the Europa League.
Lille Ajax is gonna be a good game.
Yeah, young boys.
A lot of these
Versus
games are easy to
Leverkusen.
guess though. Like Napoli Granada. Give me a fucking break.
Not wrong. Not wrong.
Salzburg Villarreal could be a
That's
good
a decent
game.
game.
Krasnodar versus
Like I said,
Dinamo Zagreb.
There's some
watch-
fantastic
don't watch that
football
game.
coming back to our screens when European football returns. I mean, we're hyped for the Champions League. I hope you guys are as well.
Wait. Is this discount Wolfsburg? What the hell?
We just said that.
Yes.
Where
Oh my
were
god.
you 2 minutes
yeah,
ago?
I didn't know what he meant by that. I'm like, oh my god, Jesus Christ.
Make sure you are subscribed to the 90th Minute with the notifications turned on. That way you can see when we post closer to the time. We might do another
And
prediction
you know
video.
the difference
We'll see what
between
happens.
Celtic and Rangers in this tournament is that
fuck
Rangers
off
are
with that
probably
shit.
Oh my god!
Rangers are probably a dark
Do you
horse.
ever shut up?
Like, your team's not much better, honestly. Like, ultimately, from the 5 of us here, thank you for tuning in to our Champions League prediction. We greatly appreciate it. Make sure you check us out on social media. Links are down in the description, as well as manscaped.com. Use code 90th at checkout for 20% off plus free shipping. But from the 5 of us here, this has been yet another week in the beautiful game, and we will see you next time.
Europa League deserves more love.
Yeah, we don't have time for Europa League.